understand, we have a situation now where in the UK, every newspaper has a full-time boxing writer. In the United States, there's not one newspaper that has a full-time boxer. Not one in the whole United States. So now, how do you get coverage for your fights? Well, you go to social media and so forth. But if you want people to cover the fights, and particularly fights that are occurring outside the country, you have to be able to subsidize them. Now, they have to pay something for the airplane ticket and the hotel room, but you can make it, as long as you charge them what it would cost to cover a fight in the United States. Like, for example, in China, we're going to offer a package to the media of $400 a person, which is far less what it would cost us, but that's the way you get people to cover a fight. This last fight in Saudi Arabia, where they're fighting for 3 titles, and they get no coverage at all practically because it was so expensive for the media to afford it. This is not like the old days when every paper, as I said, had a boxing writer, and the New York Times would send the writer wherever the fight was. Can't do that anymore. So you have to subsidize it. Now, paying them outright to cover a fight, particularly here in the United States, I think that's wrong. Or paying all of the expenses of a guy to go to China, that's wrong. But you charge a reasonably small amount so that everybody can afford to do it. I think that's okay. That's the only solution that I have.
Do you think there should be full transparency? Like, if
Absolutely
sponsors,
full transparency. I mean, when you do something that you can justify for various reasons and you hide it, it begins to smell. And it doesn't have to. I mean, I'm saying that in my fights overseas, what we're going to do is offer a reasonable amount, which will be which won't cover the expenses, but will be a reasonable payment, and any media that wants to go will be able to go. So, I mean, again, I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it in a transparent way and not saying, we got cut rates from the airline, we got this and that. So, the real cost of going to China and staying there is $400. That's ridiculous.
That's crazy. But
Announce it for what it is.
how do you